Hi guys, welcome to a new rig tour video. So this is 12 months or so since my last one. I said I was going to do it each year to see what's changed, and so here we are, and pretty much everything's changed, to be honest. So let's get right to it. So I'll start with the PC. Not much has changed in there actually. All I've done is I've put a 4090 in to replace the 3080 Ti, and then just below that you can see the Elgato capture card, and I've added a couple more hard drives to it. That's it really. Over here I've got the headphone amp for the SteelSeries Arctis Nova Pro Wireless. I've been using them for quite a while now, and yeah, it's spot on. Where next? Right, so this is the camera that I use, and this is when you see me streaming. This is the camera, and it's a Sony Alpha A6400. So really good camera. I noticed a couple of streamers using it because I was using a webcam, and it's brilliant. Just got to get a capture card for it, and so yeah, really good. So the monitors are the same as last time. They're the MSI MPG 321s, and 175 Hz, 1440, rapid IPS, and they're G-Sync compatible, although I don't use G-Sync. They'll work with G-Sync and FreeSync. So let's go to the seats. I'm still using the Sparco R333 that I got about a year ago. The only thing negative is you can see a hole there. Normally there's a Sparco logo plate in there screwed in, and it holds the side bolster on. So as you can see, that's moving now because the plate isn't there. It came off. Basically there's rubber grommets in there that screws go into, and it holds it on, but they've slowly disintegrated over time. It's not really the seat's fault, it's me, because when I get in and out I do squash the side bolster a bit. So yeah, self-inflicted. So I need to get some of them grommets, get it replaced. Still using Elgato ring light. And then if we move over here, the rig, it's the GT Omega Prime. I was using the Next Level Racing GT track, which was okay. It was just a bit, perhaps a little bit small for me, but the thing was you couldn't really bolt any extras onto it because it wasn't a profile rig. So things like the mouse and keyboard tray, you had to have a freestanding one. While we're there, I'm just using 60% keyboards, the Corsair K60 Pro, I think it is, which leaves just enough room for my little Logitech G305, and then these are essential, I think. You can use them as a button box or for streaming or for pretty much anything. The Stream Deck XL, and my little remote for my fan, so I can turn the fan on without getting out of the rig. And some other stuff you can bolt to profile. The sky's the limit really, but I've got my headphones. Oops, I should have them hooked on the head band, not the rubber band. So that's there. That's where I've got my kill switch for the Simucube, which is very handy. I have had to use it. That's the headphone amp. Not headphone amp, sorry. That's the butt kicker amp. I can't really show you the butt kicker, but you can see in the video I made of it where I've put it. It's under the seat. So I'm still using the Asus bezel free kit, which is really good. It looks weird from an angle, but when you're sat in the correct position, yeah, it does a really good job. So over there is my little table with the boom arm clamped to it, and the microphone. I was using the Blue Yeti, but it kept cutting out, so I've changed it to the HyperX Quadcast S, which is fine. For the money, it's pretty good. A decent USB mic. Boom arm I'm using is made by Blue. I can't remember the actual name of it, but I got it from Amazon on, it was one of the warehouse deals. I got it cheap, so yeah, that's been good. My little laptop there, it's a MacBook Air. That's what I use when I'm trying to read your guys' comments when I'm streaming. That's why it's quite hard for me to do. So I have to, I'm sitting here and I have to keep on looking down like that, and it's only little, so I struggle a bit, but eventually I'll put a fourth monitor up top, and then I'll be able to read the comments a bit easier. That's my little setup book. I'll write everything down. Any car setups that I'm doing. What else? Oh yeah, my gloves are over there next to the water bottle, the Fox Airline. Now, where else do we go now? So the monitor stand, I'm pretty sure, is made by Pro Simrig. I got it from Race Anywhere on Black Friday, and it's been spot on. You can use up to 32s, but I'm probably going to have to get a slightly bigger, chunkier one for when I want to put a fourth monitor on there. Down there's the Simucube Ultimate Plus pedals, and that is literally the only thing that I put on and then never felt the urge to upgrade. So I'll probably be using them for a long time. I've had them about a year and I've not had to touch them. They just work and you forget they're there, so 10 out of 10. Brilliant. The latest upgrade is the Simucube 2 Pro. I can't say enough good things about this so far. It's been absolutely brilliant. Right, let's take a seat. So this is what I see when I'm in the rig. I'd like to have the wheel up a bit higher, and then the base mounted behind the monitors. So I need to get an extension. Yeah, I've had this for a few months now. The Cube Controls F Pro, and absolutely, I love this wheel. It's just the perfect size. Let me just move this seat back a little bit. There we go. That's better. The DDU that I added, I didn't realise I needed it until I actually had one. So if let me just fire up ACC, I'll show you what I see when I've got the DDU on. It's the Simutech SDU3, and it's not cheap, but it is brilliant. It's nice and thin. It comes with a 90-degree connector, so you can get it really close to your monitors. So the DDU will come alive now. There we go. So that's it. That's what I see when I'm driving. So if I start the car, ignition on, start it up, and then there we go. The LED lights, that's turn the brightness down to about 30% because they are super bright. So while this 7-way funky switch here, I have this to the right. You can cycle through those pages. You can see things like your damage, and if you go to the left you can do the one on the left. The one at the bottom right is the fuel, so I've got that, so it tells you how much to refuel. This is lovely dashboard, by the way. And then if I press the funky switch, it goes between the other two pages, and I've got it to save replay as well when I do that. So that's the relative page. That's the track map, which can be handy to have that on. And then press it again and you're back to this screen. So I've got things like wipers on the switch, so the little light comes on, and then you can see that up there you can see the wiper symbol on. I'm going to switch the engine off so that you can't hear the butt kicker rumbling away. Right, so the other thing I've got this set to is if I rotate the funky switch, it'll go between all the different available dashes in SimHub. So there's a few new ones that I don't remember seeing before, but these are all the ones. Some of them have pages within themselves, like Lovely Dash does. Yeah, some of them are pretty neat. I still think Lovely Dash is probably my favourite, but you can make your own if you want. I haven't got the knowledge to do any of that, but yeah, it's one for Euro Truck or American Truck Sim. And we'll eventually get back to Lovely Dashboard. I think that one might be new. I don't remember seeing that before. Gaugeland. There you go. Back to Lovely Dashboard. And yeah, that's about it. I can't think of anything that I've missed out on. I've covered the pedals. I haven't got the clutch pedal on because I've set it so that the brake is all the way over to the left, so my legs are, you know, parallel when I'm driving. It's much more comfortable for the long endurance races. And yeah, I just moved them over, removed the clutch, and that's how I've had them for months now. I'll get a gear shift at some point. I quite fancy the Simrig ones. They do a good looking gear shift and handbrake. And then I'll put the clutch back on and do some rallying or, you know, other stuff. So yeah, that's about. Yeah, this is the 2024 Simrig guide. Let me just spin back round. There we go. And I'll be back in 12 months, and whatever's changed, I'm hoping to change into put this in the bigger room, and then it'll be much easier for me to get in and out of. You know, I'll have more space around me because this is really a tiny room, and every time I add something to this, it just gets bigger. So that's it. If you got any questions, or you want to know anything about what I'm using or what I've used before this, because pretty much all of this is new compared to last year, just fire away, ask in the comments, and thanks for coming to have a look. So I'm going to get back to practicing now. So cheers guys, see you soon.